I'll call this meeting of the Carthage City Council to order. Chief Barton, or I'm sorry, Acting Chief Brian, please.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and the privilege of serving our community. Grant this council the wisdom and patience and unity as they make decisions that will affect the lives of many. Help us seek the common good for our community. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. All right, Chief Hawkins, your last time.
Thank you, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Miranda, if you'll please call roll.
Peterson.
Present.
Chopete.
Present.
Cifuentes.
Present.
West.
Here.
Perkins. Thorne. Kane.
Here.
Snow.
Here.
Schramm.
Here.
Wells.
Here.
I did get a slight update earlier on Jack Perkins, so they're treating him over there, and we hope to get more definitive news later on, but he obviously is not joining us this evening, so, and we wish him the best. All right, I know you've all had an opportunity to look at the minutes from our last meeting on November 25th. I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Second.
I have a motion, a second, to approve the minutes of the 25 November. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are approved. All right, we'll move on now to proclamations. We have one proclamation this evening. Clerk, if you would please read the proclamation. And if we could ask Chief Hawkins to please stand up and approach the podium.
Okay. What we're doing, you stand in the middle.
Use your deep voice.
Perfect. He surprised me with this too. Whereas Police Chief Bill Hawkins began his distinguished career as a police officer with the City of Carthage in 1982, faithfully serving this community for 43 years, and whereas Chief Hawkins served 8 years as a police officer, 19 years as a detective, 4 years as a detective lieutenant, and 8 years as captain, and whereas Chief Hawkins significantly served many years as an investigator, during which he demonstrated unmatched dedication and unwavering commitment to justice and a relentless work ethic that set the standard for investigative excellence within the Carthage Police Department. And whereas Chief Hawkins' service culminated in his appointment as Chief of Police, for nearly 4 years he continued to uphold the highest traditions of law enforcement and worked tirelessly to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of Carthage. Now therefore be it resolved that the City of Carthage hereby applauds and honors Chief Bill Hawkins, conveying its deepest gratitude and most sincere admiration for his 43 years of loyal and dedicated service to the Carthage Police Department and the community he proudly served. Be it further resolved that a copy of this proclamation be inscribed and presented to Chief Bill Hawkins in recognition of his outstanding career, his lasting impact on the department, and his well-earned retirement.
Got one thing else, please.
I want, none of your business. I want to read, you have to read it to yourself. I want to go to it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can you tighten the talk, or is your tie too tight?
I wouldn't mind to say a couple words. Can everybody hear me? Well, first of all, beyond what's written here, I really don't know what else I could say. That's very flattering and humbling. Just a couple things that are slightly humorous, but also serious. I'm the last remaining person that was hired by Chief Ed Ellison that's still employed with the city of Carthage. And I have the utmost respect for Ed Ellison when he was chief and for the years that I worked for him. So I consider it an honor that I was hired by Chief Ed, and I hope that I somehow carried on his tradition. One thing that I think is also kind of funny is when I was being interviewed back in 1982 to be hired, they asked me, as they always do, what's your long-term goals? And I said, I want to be an investigator. And of course, I got a lot of funny looks from the whole crowd that was part of city council on that, as well as other members of the community. And they said, well, don't you want to be chief someday? And I said, no. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I can't tell you how much it's been an honor and a privilege to serve this city, the men and women of the Carthage Police Department, and I think you're going to be in good hands with the guy coming after me. Thank you so much.
By a quick show of hands, how many of you police officers have seen the chief in a tie before?
Be honest.
Yeah, no hands up, all right. All right, we will now move on to public comments. Anyone wishing to address the council, please approach the podium, state your name and your address, and limit yourself to 5 minutes.
My name is Jackie Booyer. I live at 1184 South Main Street, and I am the president of the Kellogg Lake Nature Center and Preserve. And I am here to thank the city for participating with funding our project that is upcoming. Also, we received a grant from the KD and ML Steadley Memorial Trust, and also the McCune Brooks Regional Hospital Trust. This is a very big project for our Kellogg Lake area, and we are so appreciative. We worked on this off and on, well, about 3.5 years, but before that, it started with Alan Bull and that little feature that is out on the berm that is pretty shabby, but it is well used. As I've noticed, when I go by there, there's always somebody picnicking, sleeping, or enjoying the shelter. So we are looking forward to our new project. It includes a control of the erosion of the berm in that area to begin with, and we are looking to put forth a ADA compliant sidewalk from the entry of the park all the way down to the berm area and around that area and across the bridge. And the third phase of that will probably be putting in a new 16 by 20 pavilion. So we hope that this will be a feature that the community can appreciate and use. And going forward, we are so very grateful to the support we have received from the council. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jackie. Anyone else wish to address the council?
Good evening. I'm Jeff Meredith with the Carthage Economic Development Corporation. First of all, I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you, since this will be the last time we meet before that. Not to say that I won't be seeing many of you before then. Also, I'd like to introduce myself to Mr. Tepete. Thank you for serving. And Mr. Cifuentes, I'm the guy that's been texting you trying to meet. So this way you've got a face to the name. We haven't met before. So, but actually, I would like to meet with both of you at some point in the near future, as I do with most new council folks, just kind of introduce and talk about economic development, how we do those things. And not to exclude the rest of you. If you all would like to spend some time with me, just let me know. I'm happy to sit down and meet and talk about most anything And Ron's pointing at me, and it's not a gun, so we're good. So really just want to say thank you all for being here, and thank you for serving, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Thank you.
Anyone else wish to address the council? Okay, Alan.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion that we move up the mayor's appointments, since we have several appointments with a large audience tonight, that we move up the mayor's appointment to this time in the meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to amend the agenda, move the mayor's appointments up to now.
Yes, sir.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed? All right. Miranda?
One second, please. Come on. Mayor's appointments.
Well, while you're doing that, we'll get the person ready.
Okay, the mayor's appointment of Chad Deininger as police chief effective December 16th.
Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, I would make a motion that we accept your appointment of Chad Deininger as police chief.
I'll second that.
All right, we have and a motion and a second to accept him as the appointment. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Let's get on with the oath of office.
We did. Okay.
Are you gonna handle it?
To raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Chad Deininger,
I, Chad Deininger,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I possess all the qualifications prescribed by law,
that I possess all the qualifications prescribed by law,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of Missouri,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of Missouri,
the provisions of the city charter and ordinances of the city of Carthage,
the provisions of the city charter and the ordinance of the city of Carthage,
and faithfully demean myself in office,
and faithfully demean myself in office,
and well and truly perform the duties of the office of police chief
and well and truly perform the duties of the office of police chief
within and for said city to the best of my skill and ability.
within and for said city to the best of my skill and ability.
Congratulations.
Now to make it official.
Away from my lap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue on. Miranda?
And the mayor's appointment of Ed Barlow to the Civil War Museum Board until December of 2028.
Alan?
I move that we accept the mayor's appointment of Ed Barlow to the Civil War Board. Second.
Stop it.
I have a motion and a second to accept the the appointment of Dr. Ed Barlow to the Civil War Board. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Appointment is approved. Next.
And the approval of the mayor's standing committee appointments, which added Juan Topete to Public Safety and Public Works.
Alan?
Oh, go ahead, Ron.
I make a motion, we accept that appointment.
Okay.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the new list of standing committees. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? New standing committees are approved. All right. now we'll move back to reports of standing committees. Let's start first with Budget, Ways and Means. Alan.
Thank you, Your Honor. Budget Ways and Means Committee was scheduled to meet last night, and due to lack of business, the meeting was canceled. So our next regularly scheduled meeting will be on January 12th at 5:30 here in council chambers.
Thank you. Insurance audit.
And one more, we will probably start budget talking at that meeting, so it probably won't be a
Short one.
short one.
Okay. Insurance audit and claims. Derek?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Tonight at 5:30, the Insurance Audit and Claims Committee met, approved the claims that we will see later this evening before the full council. And then the other item of new business was approval of the golf course superintendent job description, which was in name more than anything, kind of maybe more aligning with the industry term of superintendent for that position. But that was approved by the body, and that was all we had this evening. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Motion.
Yes, and with that said, I would now make a motion that we accept the golf course superintendent job description.
Second.
I have a motion, a second, to accept the new duty description for the golf course superintendent or golf superintendent. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion is adopted. Okay. Next one, Public Safety Committee. Alan.
Yes, the Public Safety Committee is currently between meetings, and our next regularly scheduled meeting will be next Monday, December 15th at 5:30 here in council chambers.
Thank you. Public Services. Janet.
Public Services is between meetings. Our next meeting will be December 16th at 5:30 PM here in council chambers.
Thank you. And Public Works Committee. Derek.
Yes, thank you. So our Public Works, regularly scheduled Public Works Committee meeting was to be last Tuesday. We had one person out of town, and then life happened for me, and we did not have a quorum, but we have rescheduled that to this Thursday in 2 days, the 11th, at 5 PM here in council chambers. So we'll quickly resume our business there. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll now move on to reports from special committees and board liaisons. Anyone care to offer a report?
I'll do the,
Ron?
One, we had a city code meeting week ago. I think that went well. I think we got some communication going good, and we'll put off other meetings until in the spring, see how the communication's going, and hopefully we're gonna make some real good progress in that area. Second, we also had a Civil War Museum meeting. I won't read all the minutes, but I want to read the highlighted. Mayor Flanagan thanked the members for their willingness to serve. He is currently seeking a passionate individual that can serve on the board. We also discussed the duties and responsibilities of the Civil War Museum and the Advisory Board. Gary Stewart provided an overall overview of recent visit counts at the museum, noticing that the highest traffic continues to occur from April through October. Gary Keene informed the board that the 165th Battle of Carthage reenactment is scheduled for June 5 through 7th at the Civil War Ranch, and the Battle of Carthage Committee will meet on 8 December to elect officers and begin planning for that. Additionally, I presented to the committee, which Mike Morehouse presented me with, and the wife, some old Carthage papers that go back to the Civil War there and 1861. We presented that. Melissa is going to work on getting that fixed so that they can put it down in the museum and show it. Our next scheduled meeting will be January the 5th at 4 p.m. in the Civil War Museum. That's all, Your Mayor.
Thank you. Other reports. Janet?
I might as well mention Vision Carthage. I wish Sally was here to go through this list because they have a lot going on this month, the rest of the month. They had worked at the mayor's lighting of the Christmas tree on the square after the Christmas parade, which went very well. And Thursday night last week was date night at the Corley Center with performances by Stone's Throw Theater. Last night was the Candy Cane Hunt in Central Park, and Thursday will be tamales on the square from 5 to 8. Next Monday is S'mores with Santa at Kellogg Lake from 5 to 7, and the last Merry Monday will be that next Monday, a festive skate night at Municipal Park Skating Rink from 5 to 7:30, and you can sign up online at visioncarthage.org. December 18th, 19th, and 20th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, will be a pop-up cocktail bar from 6 to 10 p.m. at 335 South Main Street. Tickets are $35 and available online for the different dates and times. But I really appreciate Vision Carthage and all that they're doing. They have so many projects going, the little trees around the square, the decorations, they've just gone over and above this year. And also, I guess I'll mention the late night shopping every Thursday on the square that they've brought in. So thank you to Vision Carthage.
Thank you. Alan?
Yes, the McKean Brooks Trust Board met last week, and there are two resolutions on tonight's agenda. Resolution 2106 is for the grant that Ms. Bouyer mentioned earlier for the Kellogg Lake Board, and Resolution 2107 is a resolution for a grant for cross lines here in Carthage. And their next meeting will be in January. They did have a grant application that they tabled until their next meeting to do some more discussion on it the next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Beth?
For the Boots Court, there won't be a meeting this month. Next month we'll meet again. But I did want to point out that, especially on the social media that we have on Facebook for the organization, is there were at least 2 buses full of tourism directors that were brought here from various European countries to really look at what Carthage has to offer, and specifically working with our visitor center for Boots. And it's we were just on a road trip with my husband, and we went to one of the visitor centers in Maryland for a very historical community, and I was talking up Carthage, and the guy said, I think I'm planning a road trip. So I think that what we have to offer and how the visitor center really pulls in people is from all over the world is something that, every day we go around, we don't necessarily think about it, but we have a lot to be proud of, and it is noticed in a lot of places, so.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, we'll now move on to the report of the mayor. First of all, obviously, for those of you who had the opportunity to go to Sparkle in the Park, it was great. It was delayed 2 days because of the weather. However, a lot of people commented to me that they actually preferred that timing simply because they had some folks that were coming in for Thanksgiving, and they were able to arrive and actually be there Wednesday evening when they lit it. So that worked out really well from that perspective, I think. I trust everyone here had an enjoyable Thanksgiving with your families. I was able to attend, as Ron mentioned, the Civil War Board meeting. That's the first one they've had in quite some time, and we appointed Ed Barlow. He's the one that Ron was referring to earlier, and I think we'll get some more meetings going on and start helping that thing get back on track in terms of what they're doing. And they're doing a great job down there, but it really is an important part of our history that we need to properly embrace and make sure that it's showcasing what we got down there. We had the mayor's tree lighting is highlighted. Not surprising, when I flipped the switch, nothing happened. Kind of like dealing with my wife and my kids, and quite honestly, half the city staff. But it eventually came on, and it was a nice night. And although it was cold out there, there were a lot of people watching, and the weather, which was a bit brisk, really worked out well. And for those of you that didn't know, the CWNEP float was the My Choice is the mayor's choice for the best award for the float, but they had some great activities and things that were going on down there, and they had about 41 different entries, which was wonderful. The band, unfortunately, it was a little too cold for them to manipulate their instruments, so they didn't do that, but they marched and had a great time. We did have, as Ron mentioned, we're working the code and ordinance enforcement. I think we're having some forward progress in that direction. I met with county on a couple things that we can do down there to start kind of recovering the control of our own city going forward. And I think that's the biggest thing will be communication, and I think that's heading in the right direction right now. The tree board had the opportunity to go with those guys again. They're doing great things, and they're in fact in the process of coordinating planting newly donated trees, several trees throughout the city. So again, people continue to beautify, which is a great thing. Alan already mentioned the McCune Brooks Hospital Trust Board meeting. I attended that as well. I sadly was able to attend Kate Gilpin's Catholic funeral mass. It was very well attended, and we bid her farewell. And finally, last week, Planning, Zoning, Historical Preservation, the P&Z had their regular meeting in here. Again, it's a different night, but that regular meeting is opposed to one of their working sessions. Their regular meeting, they had a lot of work that had been built up that they needed to knock out. They got that taken care of. And then, of course, the work on the guidelines and revisions and the suggested revisions that will come to you guys or continue. So I think they're in good shape there. And that completes my report for this evening. So now we'll move on to reports of council members. And Derek, we'll start with you since there's nothing happening in your life at all.
Yeah, I don't have anything other than I had a baby I didn't have the baby on Tuesday, but we have a new Peterson in my house, so everything's going good. And, maybe in 30-ish years he can serve the city as well, but I hope so. Thank you guys, but nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Juan?
Congratulations on Jake, and just wishing Jack a speedy recovery, keeping his family and him in my thoughts and my prayers, and hopefully he'll be back with us soon.
Thank you. Gennaro?
Not this moment.
All right. Ray?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Beth?
Oh, okay. So, well, I just graduated last night along with Julie Reams and Janice Rem from the Citizens Police Academy, and I'm very proud of that experience, and it got me a lot of points with our son who's in law enforcement. So, but I was very impressed with the depth of the information and really the training that we got, and also just that understanding of things that we talk about, like a traffic stop, about just the full depth of what has to go in a very short amount of time, what that means to the people that we're asking to put themselves on the line every time they get out of their car to investigate something just on our own streets, as well as the other things they do. And it was just I'm so glad that I got to do that, and I really want to wish you very much a happy retirement, because you will just really notice a difference that you do not have to get up and you can say no a lot more. But really, thank you for everything you've done. And Chad, we've already started working together on things, and congratulations to you all, and glad your family's here and friends. It's a great thing. Welcome, Juan. I look forward to working with all of you and with you and with everyone else that as we keep going forward. And I do have, of course, Jack in our prayers, and I think that there was a good send-off for Kate at her service. It was, I think, very special, and they really her family captured her essence in their remarks. So I thought that was well done. The other thing is that I attended the Planning and Zoning business meeting, and that was really helpful for me to get a sense of where everything happens to be at the time that, right now, and the work that they're doing to move forward with guidelines and recommendations that are long overdue. And they all know that and are very much really diligently working on that as well. And the other thing is, I was wanting to, the vibe in the city with commerce, with business, with the activities that are going on with Vision Carthage and other organizations that are involved across the community. It's, I've been here back home now for 5 years, and I know there were a lot of things going on with COVID, but, and I grew up here as a little girl, and it's just amazing to see the energy, and I think it will carry us all forward. And I think it starts with the leadership in the community, and so I'm very much appreciative of being a part of that. So thank you.
Beth, dare I ask who the honor graduate was from the Citizens Academy?
Gosh, I don't know. So
I'm thinking it's me.
take it away, Janet.
Alan.
Yeah, I just want to thank Chief Hawkins for all your years of service. Going back, Chief Hawkins and my son, my oldest son, are the same age. They played youth sports together, and I don't know how many times Chief picked my son up to take him to a game in Webb City or Carl Junction or Joplin, so that my wife and I, who had a baby at the time, could come at game time rather than come a couple hours before. So appreciate all those things that he did, and he's always have considered a friend, and I thank you for all your service, Bill, and I am going to miss working with you. So enjoy your retirement. Like Beth said, I haven't got there yet, but I look forward to it. But when you get up in the morning, you can say, I think I'm going to just do whatever I want to do today. So best of luck to you on that, Bill. And Chief Deininger, congratulations. I know we've already talked, and you're going to have big shoes to fill, and there's a lot of expectations for you coming into the job. So we're looking forward to working with you going forward. So congratulations. My only last question is, Ron, those newspapers, I've got newspapers around my house, but did you find those Civil War newspapers just laying around your house? Maybe you guys ought to.
From Mike Morehouse.
Oh, Mike Morehouse, okay. I thought, man.
And brought them to us, and we discussed and talked with the mayor.
Oh, okay.
And other people what to do with them, and then when we were having the Civil War Museum, we thought that would be the most appropriate, especially when I opened it up and seen the big cemetery from the World War or the Civil War and what have you. It just was awesome in there. Melissa's got a big job to reconstruct all that.
Well, I just thought maybe you still had them from when you had your subscription back then. That's all, Your Honor.
Anything else, Alan?
That's all.
Janet?
I just wanted to say thank you for the 8-week class led by Lieutenant Eric Miller. He did an excellent job putting this together for us. Last night, we concluded with a mock crime scene from Lieutenant Hole and Sergeant Kamick. And they led us through evidence collection and crime scene management. So thank you, Chief Hawkins, for putting this together. We finished right before your retirement. And I want to thank all the officers involved spending their time with us. It was really wonderful to see their professionalism and their passion for their job. And I want to thank you, Chief, for serving Carthage, and that you've led a great team, and you can rest assured in your retirement that Chad will take over from you, and a smooth transition for all the professionalism that you've provided. So thank you. That's it.
Ron?
Well, I got a complaint to Derek, I got a full week this week of meetings because we had to postpone.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Understand. But anyway, welcome and congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Chief, I talked with you prior to the meeting starting. Wish you good luck. He's taking the whole family on a cruise, first part of January, so enjoy it, have fun. I don't know about retirement. When you get retired, that honey-do list gets real big. You think you ain't gonna have nothing to do, you think you're gonna be able to get up when you want, don't count on it. Also, when I was doing claims this week, I seen where we sent an animal over to Joplin Humane Society that had to be picked up. Council is trying to work at resolving that problem. And as we go forward, the mayor's looking very strongly into that, and hopefully we'll get that resolved soon. And other than that, that's all.
Okay, thank you. We'll now move on to the reports of the officer of the city. Start with Mr. Short Timer, Mr. Almost Out of Here, Hawkins.
Thank you, Mayor. So yes, the Citizens Police Academy was on my list of things to do to get one completed before I retired. It's been many years since we've had one, and I'm so glad to hear the good reports, and I think everybody else in the class felt the same way. And that program will continue, and I would encourage other council members, if not all of you, if you've not been there, and even the citizens here as well, to participate in that. It helps the citizens and it helps the council to understand and build that relationship. And then as far as the department itself goes, we have Drew Mushy, who's due to graduate the police academy later this week. He will be starting his career as a police officer as I'm ending mine. But I think he will be a great asset to the city. He's already employed with the city, but in a different capacity. He'll make an excellent police officer. And I think beyond that, I would just say it's been an honor and a privilege. That's it.
Well, you get more chance for more speeches coming forward. All right, thank you. Brian?
I'll just touch base on, Chief Martin's obviously out of town this week. I can touch base on training just a little bit. At the first of the year, we're gonna be doing some internal training for some of our guys, doing an instructor class and an officer class as well. And then, we also will be involved with Webb City, Ornogo, and a couple other area departments doing a Fire 1 and 2 class. Other than that, congratulations, Chief. Congratulations, Chad. Everybody have a happy holiday. That's all I've got.
Okay, thank you. Josiah?
Yeah, I'd just like to say congratulations, Bill. So I've got to get to know Bill just a little bit outside of work. We've been metal detecting together, and we've played a little golf together. And so I hope you find the best treasures, and you keep it in short grass most of the time, and sink all your putts you look at. So congratulations, and Chad, congratulations. Look forward to many, many years working with you. So that's all I have tonight.
Okay, Richard?
If it means anything, we will be looking for marshals come spring, so that would be a great pastime. Other than that, I have nothing. Congratulations, and I'll miss you, even though I just barely know you.
Tracy?
Thank you, Your Honor. Sales tax revenue for the month of December came in at $231,293. That is down 12% from the same month last year. However, year-to-date, we are at $1.544 million, and we are 51.5% of the budget, so we are on track with our sales tax revenue there. The use tax, unfortunately, for the year-to-date, it is down. However, this month, the use tax was $123,667. And that is the highest month that we've actually had for the highest total for the month of December that we've had. Year to date, we are at 48.36%, so we are slightly under budget in the use tax. I do want to congratulate Bill on his 43 years of service. That is quite a daunting task in municipal government, especially in the police force. But you have displayed an unwavering commitment, and your leadership has definitely shaped the police department to help make this community very safe. Thank you for your dedication to the city of Carthage, and as a dear friend of mine, you will be deeply missed. And congratulations to Chad. I look forward to working with you, and I know you're going to do a great job. And that's all I have.
John?
Nothing tonight.
All right, we'll now move on to reports and claims presented against the city.
The Committee on Claims filed a report in the amount of $3,997,732.53.
I move that we accept the December 9th claims report as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the claims report as presented. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Report is approved. All right, we'll move on now to resolutions.
Resolution 2106, a resolution approving the recommendation of the McEwen-Brooks Regional Hospital Trust for the distribution of funds in the amount of $35,000 from the restricted trust fund to the Kellogg Lake Nature Center and Preserve.
Any discussion? Alan?
Your Honor, I move that we adopt Resolution 2106.
I second that.
I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution. Any discussion? Cast your vote.
Is it going for you, Beth?
I can't, now, here I was so proud of myself because I got signed in. Oh, there it is, okay. Sorry about that.
Resolution is adopted. Next resolution.
Resolution 2107, a resolution approving the recommendation of the McEwen-Brooks Regional Hospital Trust for the distribution of funds in the amount of $120,000 from the restricted trust fund to Carthage Crosslines Ministry.
Alan?
Your Honor, I move that we adopt Resolution 2107.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adopt Resolution 2107. Any discussion?
Yes, Alan, yeah, could you tell a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember, 3 months ago, we had approved $75,000 a year for 3 years for Crosslines. Their plans changed, so that distribution was brought back to the trust and they reapplied. And so this $120,000 is a different plan than what they had earlier. And this is a one-time $120,000, so it won't be ongoing. It's a one-time distribution to Crosslines.
Just to provide a little additional color on that, the 75 times 3 was to renovate the building that they currently occupy. This is to purchase a different building and actually move their operation into the Fastenal building, those of you are familiar with it. So, I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion?
I think it's a great opportunity for them to move to this new location. A lot of people have been talking about it internally with their leadership, and it's important.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Cast your votes. Resolution is adopted. Okay, we will now move on to closing comments, and I'll start. First of all, as most of you should know, if you don't, shame on you, but registration opened this morning for the mayor seat and the 6 council seats that are open for the April election. So if you haven't registered yet, I encourage you to do so, as I would encourage anyone else out there that is interested in serving the city to please throw your hat in the ring. I think all of us would agree there'd be nothing more appealing than looking at a slate of 6 or 8 candidates for every seat that's out there. Would be wonderful. We do have a retirement tomorrow, another retirement for Bill. We're going to say goodbye until he finally goes away. But 9 o'clock tomorrow morning here in council chambers, we're going to say aloha once again. And then to close things up, I would offer happy holidays to all of you that are out there, and Merry Christmas for those of you that do, and certainly Happy New Year to all of you. And I hope you have a great time with your families over the holidays, and that you have safe holidays. And with that, I will move on to Ray, your closing comments.
I really have nothing, I believe, for this evening, other than I wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Beth?
I would like to wish everyone a happy holidays and Merry Christmas as well. And I'm sorry I'm going to miss tomorrow, but I will be there in spirit. And congratulations on that new little one in your house. And so I think it's been a productive year, and it's been a privilege to serve the city.
Alan?
So tonight, I'm going to start with, how about those Tigers? And I would like to, Mayor, ask if perhaps you would consider for our next regularly scheduled meeting to possibly present a proclamation to Coach Guidy, and maybe if the players will come to the meeting, you could present that proclamation, possibly congratulating them on their state championship runner-up. I mean, you can't ask for a closer game than to lose into overtime. That's a fantastic season that they had, and I think we should all recognize them for that victory. As Carthage Tigers and as the city of Carthage, it gave us statewide recognition that I don't know how I can say more.
Well, we got nationwide recognition. If you looked at the Sunday night football game, it actually covered part of the Carthage game.
Yeah. So that was my first thing I wanted to say. Just congratulations on a great season. Unfortunately, you didn't win the championship, but hey, second place is pretty darn good when you start the season out and nobody really knows what you can accomplish. That's a great accomplishment. So now that I've got the Carthage Tigers out of the way, I would like to make a motion at this time that we cancel our December 23rd council meeting.
I second that.
I have a motion and a second to cancel the December 23rd council meeting. Any discussion? Alan?
So traditionally in years past, because of the holiday season and people spending time with their families and friends, we've canceled the second meeting in December. It will cause us to have a little bit fuller agenda in January, but I think it's the right thing to do for the season.
Any other discussion? All right, we motion a second to cancel the December 23rd meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Just lastly, well, not lastly, I want to encourage everyone whose term will expire in April to file to run for a second term. Your first term is usually a little bit of a learning experience, and after that first 2 years, that third year, you really start kind of catching your groove. And you know, the more we can have the continuation and longevity of our council members, the better decisions we'll be able to make, because we know why things are being done, and that helps us make better decisions for the city. So I want to encourage everyone to file for their seat. I'm midterm right now, so my seat is not up, so I encourage everyone to file for theirs. And lastly, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all get everything you want for Christmas and get to spend time with your loved ones and enjoy the holiday, and remember the birth of Jesus and celebrate the new year and look forward to the prosperity that it'll bring. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Janet?
Well, I know Miranda wants to keep this under a certain time tonight, so there's bets on it, I think. I don't have anything other than I wish everybody a happy holiday, safe travels. Take a minute to breathe in the joy of the holidays with your family. That's it.
Ron?
Well, again, pray you all stay safe and enjoy your holiday. Chief, we can't make it in the morning. We got doctor's appointments, so sorry we're gonna miss you there. And that's all.
Okay. Derek?
Thank you, Mayor. So I just wanted to congratulate Chief Hawkins. And what I would say, so I'm 33 years old. I haven't known a Carthage without Chief Hawkins. And that couldn't be any better. Lock your door, lock your car doors at night. Why would I have to do that? Crime? What? That doesn't happen here. I truly think that's a large testament to Chief Hawkins and his staff and everyone. So I've only known one, but I know new Chief Deininger will be a superb gentleman to step in and fill that role. But thank you so much, Chief Hawkins. You've made Carthage phenomenal for my entire lifetime. So I love it. Wow. Thank you. That's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Juan?
All right, now I want to piggyback on what everybody said. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, safe travels if you are traveling anywhere. Chief Hawkins, you started your career before I was even born. I don't know if I can say that.
You're making me feel old.
That wasn't the intent.
Congratulations, enjoy your retirement. Chad, I'm excited to see all the great things you do in Carthage. Congratulations, and that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Gennaro?
Well, I just want to say to Chief Hawkins, I didn't get to know him that well, but I just want to say enjoy your retirement, enjoy the time with your family. Thank you for dedication you have put into the city of Carthage, and wish you the best of luck in your retirement. And for Chief Deininger, well, really glad to be working with you and get to know you better. And I just not saying goodbye, but I'm thinking about running again for city council. But thank you for the opportunity you guys gave me to serve in this term of this year, and want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, I would now entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second that.
I have a motion, a second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you very much. Happy holidays.